Good morning, everybody. It is a little bit after 7 a.m. here in Chicago on a Sunday. Today I'm going for a long run where I'm gonna have 10 miles at marathon pace, and then depending on how cold I am after that, we'll see how many more miles I can add on to make it a real long run. And then afterwards, we'll talk about some updates for the LA Marathon, including a mega awesome shakeout run. Let's go. 10 miles of marathon effort in today's long run of 15.35 miles total. Overall, feeling pretty good about the numbers. They aren't exactly the numbers that I'd like to see, but in the big scheme of things, I think I'm in the right place. 3 weeks away now from the LA Marathon. And speaking of that, I want to talk about the Kofuzi Run Club in-person shakeout run that I've been planning for a couple of weeks, and a lot of you guys have been asking about, and now I have some finalized details that I'm very happy to share. So the shakeout run is going to be happening Friday, March 18th. I know that might be hard for some of you guys, but hopefully you guys can make it. It'll be at 5 p.m. in the evening, so a little bit different than what we normally do for the shakeout run, but hopefully this means that if you guys got to work on Friday, you can make it, if not to the run, at least for some of the festivities, because it's going to be a big deal. But first, let's get to the run. We're going to be meeting at Big Dean's Ocean Cafe in Santa Monica, and from there, we're going to be running for 2 miles south to the Venice skate park and then turning around. I think this is a route that is going to work out perfectly because it's just an out and back. So if you want to run less, or if you want to run a different pace than everybody, I'll be running pretty easy that day, as I'll be tapering for the marathon on Sunday. For the run, Asics is going to be there, and I'm really happy to announce that. And they're going to be providing free try-on. So if you've been dying to try on the Nimbus Lite 3 or the Gel Nimbus 24, you could trade in your shoes for the run and get a fresh pair of shoes to test out, take for a little bit of a test drive. And then when you come back, you'll be able to trade your shoes back to the ones that you came with. So you can see if you like these new shoes that I have been very big fan of. I'm especially a big fan of the Nimbus Lite 3, and that's probably what I'll be wearing on that particular day. The other thing about this run is, I think based on the time of day that we'll be doing this run, I think we'll be able to get a nice sunset run along the beach, which I'm super excited about. I think it's been a very long time since I've been in LA. I know that for sure, but I think it's been an even longer time since I've had like a sunset Pacific Coast run. I think it might have been the last time I had a Kofuzi non-elite training camp down in San Diego several years ago. So I'm super excited about that. Hopefully you guys can join. Then after the run, Asics has rented out the beer garden at Big Dean's Cafe, and they're going to be hosting the post-run party where you can get a LA Kofuzi Run Club themed t-shirt. Plus, they heard about how much I'm obsessed about the chili dogs that get given out at some point during the LA Marathon. So they're going to be providing chili dogs at this event as well. There'll also be a vegetarian option, which I think is just absolutely incredible, because I had to think, I really want to try and run fast for this LA Marathon. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to stop and get a chili dog during the race, but Asics got me covered, so I'll be able to get that chili dog and complete my LA Marathon experience, and you can grab one of those too. So it'll be a super fun time. It'll go from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. So even if you can't make it to the run, I'd love to see you guys there. The beer garden, I think, is a pretty large venue, so plenty of you guys can come. I'll post further details in the description down below. I really hope you guys can make it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you guys out there, spending some time on the West Coast, especially because Chicago right now, the winter just won't quit, and I cannot wait for some of that SoCal sunshine. So hopefully I'll see you guys there March 18th, Friday, 5 p.m. at Big Dean's Ocean Cafe in Santa Monica. That's all I have for today, everybody. Thanks so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there on your runs, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yo, what's going on?